Hey, welcome back to the channel. Bit different today. I thought rather than just focus on the video games, which we've obviously looked at plenty, I thought today we'd have a little look at the TMNT stuff that I've got in the collection. Um, it's kind of grown over the last, I don't know, not even a year. Um, I went to watch the film, the Mutant Mayhem film, with my youngest last summer, and we loved it. And it really sort of brought back the nostalgia for the Ninja Turtles, and growing up in the late 80s and 90s. Obviously, it's a massive part of my childhood. I can still remember watching the first film, the first live action film in sort of about 1990. I remember having some of the figures and, playing with them with your mates and watching the 80s cartoon. And yeah, I say really, really big nostalgia from my point of view. So what I decided to do initially was to start and collect the Mutant Mayhem figures. So I bought just a small number. I bought a handful of the first wave basically of the villains, and I also bought the four brothers. And as always seems to be the case with me, once I start on something, I start to sort of research it, get really into it, and so in the end I end up buying loads of Mutant Mayhem stuff. I've got all the mainline figures, so all these, I don't know what these are, 4 or 5 inch figures, the main carded style ones. I also ended up buying one or two other bits and pieces, like this giant Raph, which was on offer, and also a few variants, vehicles, and so on. So anyway, in the end, I have pretty much everything on the main size figures. I haven't gone for obviously the you can buy weapons, can't you? You can buy I got a couple of the talking ones, but not too worried about those. But all the mainline ones are now in the collection. So we'll have a whiz round, look at what I've got, and then we can sort of have a record on file. I've also had some new stuff arrive, so I'll do an unboxing of that in the next video. And I'm going to sort of, unlike the video games where I've kind of slowed down the collection on those, because obviously I've been doing it for a number of years now, and there's an awful lot of stuff with the turtles. I've just sort of started really, so I've sort of got the bug a bit. So there we go. We'll have a little look through, and I'll show you what I've got. Okay then, so as I said before, we've got the Mutant Mayhem stuff. That's what really started it all, watching that and then gradually collecting all of the figures. So you've got the carded ones are my favourite ones because you can display them nicely. So you've got, these are from the second wave, Genghis Frog, Wingnut and Mondo. And then you've got Scumbug, and you've got the first wave, which is Superfly, Bebop, Rocksteady, Oblo Neil, which is again I think second wave, might even be the beginning of the third wave. And then you've got Splinter and the four brothers. Really good figures these are. Sorry about the glare, not much I can do about that. And then you've got Turtle Tots. Again, these were the second wave I think, along with the various brothers in their disguise outfits or whatever. Yeah, all pretty cool. There's also I've got the disguised turtles in a box set as well, and you've got these evolutions, or making of a ninja they call it. Sorry about the glare, so it's blinking lights. Yeah, you've got all four brothers with the tots and then the little tiny turtle as well. And then there's also these battle packs. There's 4 of those. You've got the 4 brothers and the 4 original villains. I'll get them all down properly and do a full video on them. And then I've got the 4 figures that are individually boxed. And finally I've got the, let's say, the vehicles and things. This is one of the bikes. This is the other bike, which is here. You've got the Mega Mutant. And the most recent one I bought was this Rocksteady Chopper one. Yeah, so that's all the Mutant Mayhem stuff. So alongside the Mutant Mayhem, you've also then got the various other shows that, you know, I've started to watch and collect the figures for. And so you've got the 2012, I think, ones, which are these ones. So I've started to put together a collection of those. These are tricky to get hold of, obviously, because you're having to buy them on eBay or off private sellers, and trying to get them for just sensible money. You know, if you want to spend 30-40 quid a figure, you can have what you want, but yeah, it's a bit more than I want to spend. So you've got 2 variations. You've got some of the ones in purple, which are these ones, and then they change and they then latterly release them like this. So I've then got a load of them again in the new style boxes. Did manage to pick up some quite cool ones though. I'm still learning about what there is, because so I didn't grow up watching these ones. I think my eldest, I think these came out, yeah, these would have come out when he was a kid. So there's some quite cool variants. Got these monsters and mutants ones. Got the full set of them. And again, the brothers, at least got Donnie and Mikey. I need, got Raphael with the Shredder in this pack, but I haven't got a Leonardo boxed. Bebop. Tail the Frog. So I probably you can hear Turok in the background. These are quite cool double sets as well, these combat packs. Nice Mikey and Fish Face one. There's some more Tails ones down here. These are quite cool. These are obviously the modern, or 2012 Rocksteady and Bebop, but sort of dressed up like the originals from my era. So that's them. I missed these few here around the corner. Using every bit of space we can do. And then we've got the yeah, the classic turtles. These are very much my era. Re-releases obviously, but really cool to see and have. And you've got, so you've got again all 4 brothers on the re-releases. I'm not too worried about having the originals. I have actually got my old Leonardo from when I was a kid, but these are based on the same moulds from what I believe. And it's great to have them all brand new boxed, all the accessories. They even tried to make the sort of the artwork look pretty close to what I remember. These are all the movie ones. Really cool. And these are the storage ones. I actually preferred these. I think I like the style of these, maybe even over the originals. So then I bought some of these box sets, which I again didn't know they even existed, but I found quite a few of them. These Sewer Sports All Stars came in one. They come in some really cool cardboard boxes with sort of the actual boxes you get them in have got quite sort of cool artwork in that. This is one of my favourites, this Donnie one. Slam Dunkin' Donnie. We've got the Toon Turtles. Again, these came in a box sort of set. all 4 of them. They look, you see, you put them on the originals, they look really close, I think. You got old school Bebop and Rocksteady. And these are my favourites. Again, these come in a box set. Really, really like these. Mikey Don. And these two, Mighty Bebop and Rhino Man. And you've got some more of the re-releases. So you've got Wingnut, the Shredder, another Donnie, it's a bit of a slightly different variant, Genghis, Krang, and Baxter Stockman. I've tended to stick to the ones that I know from back in the day. I mean, when you look at the original figures they did, I mean, there were loads and loads of different animals and characters, but I don't remember watching a lot of them. I probably watched the first, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 seasons, whatever it might be, and I probably grew out of it and then just didn't really watch. I don't know a lot of the more obscure characters, but all the ones I remember. I think the only ones I'd like to get, I've got the Splinter, the movie Splinter here, and I've got another variation which is in another box set, which I'll show you in a second, but I haven't got the Splinter that came with the very first Turtles. Not on that one, where is it? Probably on the back of this. So I'd like to get, obviously, if I can get that to focus. Oh, sorry. No, it's not going to focus. But yeah, if I could get the original Splinter, I'd like him. And quite like the original Foot Soldier as well. Nothing else I'm massively bothered about. Those two would be quite cool just to sort of finish the set. And then finally, there are a few other odds and sods. So you've got a couple of the Talking Mayhem ones, which I bought. These are pretty awesome. I got the full set of the Ninja Superstars, like those. Then you've got some slightly more obscure bits and bobs. So you've got the Out of the Shadows figures. I've got 4 of those so far. You've got a Foot Soldier from the original or the first Michael Bay film. You've got Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was something I wasn't aware of at all, but actually is really good. I wasn't sure on the art style, to be honest with you, when I saw them, but actually the show is really good. My youngest and I watched the movie the other day, and yeah, I really like it. And then of course you've got some of the 2003. These are all original ones. I managed to get a Leo. I've got a Donnie there, a Splinter, different variant Donnie, Mikey Raph, and that's just one random 2012 larger boxed figure. So yeah, every inch of space used. There's another Leonardo up the top there in that corner. Okay, these are just a mixture of things that are in bigger boxes that I've kept. So you've got, this is the Who's Cruising figures from Mutant Mayhem. This is the series 2 of the Adventures collection, which has got Ray Fillet, Splinter, Donnie, and another one, maybe Leo. 2 vehicles and characters from 2012 in there, both boxed complete. These are 2 of the re-releases of the Mutating figures, Raph and Leo. Stranger Things 2012 4-pack, Leo 3-pack, and another Stranger Things, and a Cobra Kai. I like these kind of crossover ones, they're quite unusual. I don't have many of them, but if I see them going for a reasonable price, I'll grab it. And of course we've got some loose figures which are displayed. These are the NECA or knockoffs of the NECA ones that cost quite a bit. These were obviously not expensive because they're not authentic, but they are really good. Great quality, well finished, and yeah, if the option is 60 quid or 1200 quid, I'll have these every day of the week. You've got the awesome NECA movie ones. These are the original movie. Absolutely love these. Four Brothers look spot on. You've got Splinter, Shredder, Foot Soldier, and Casey at the back. And these are a gaggle of the 2012 figures. I really like the style of these. They don't look much like the actual figures or the characters from the show, much like the old ones when I was a kid that had sort of meaner faces. And yeah, these really do look cool. The actual show is probably my least favourite, but the figures are awesome. At the back here we've got a couple of variants of Shredder, one with a mask that comes off, one without. Another variant of Krang, and then you've got Foot Soldier and Metalhead. Then you've got the some loose Mutant Mayhem figures. You've got Mondo, obviously Splinter. At the back there you've got Scumbug, a couple of the little Turtle Tots. This one here, Leatherhead, is the only one that I haven't got on the wall. Every other figure I've got boxed on display, but that's the last one left. Just got to pick that one up. This figure at the back here, this, you can see it. Where are we? There. That Leonardo is my original one from being a kid. I've got nothing else from when I was younger. That one, for some reason, has just didn't get thrown away. Cool Donnie figure. This is one of the larger ones. Again, supposed to be taken off the cartoon. And 4 loose superstar ones, all the wrestlers. And finally, just a random Funko of Casey Jones. Okay, I think that sums everything up. It gives you a bit of an idea as to the figures I've got so far, because I'm going to be adding to it, and I'm not quite sure about displaying and what I'm going to do on that front, but I keep moving things around and changing it up. Yeah, I love them. I think they're fantastic, and the boys love them as well. Well, particularly the youngest. Really great figures. It's kind of staggering to think that a cartoon that I watched when I was 8, 9, whatever, has gone to become this massive sort of cultural phenomenon. 40 years this year, so yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. That's good.
Ah! Stop throwing the drain. Pizza.
Get that pizza.
I am. I got it.